Hello and welcome to episode 5 in this summer series of Arsenal Summer 2025 transfer window. The playlist is linked below for the rest of the videos, but in this one let's talk about the wingers and the attacking midfielders. Arsenal left themselves short last season. My view was at the end of the 2024 summer transfer window we were one winger light, and we didn't address that in the January transfer window either when I felt we could and should have done so. Bukayo Saka obviously will be the starter on the right, and we have Martinelli and Trossard on the left. I think that will sort of be the sort of starting position. I think Fabio Vieira will leave in the summer. He's had a relatively successful loan spell in Porto in Portugal, and Raheem Sterling obviously will return to Chelsea. Reiss Nelson will return to Arsenal, but I think Arsenal will be looking to move him on this year. If they retain him, he will be quite down the sort of squad roster, and I wouldn't expect to see much playing time. So essentially, with Odegaard starting at the right 8, Nwaneri/Dalman probably backing him up with Kai Havertz possibly as an option, Arsenal will be sort of looking at 3/4 wingers if you include Nwaneri. And I think that is an area they're going to need to add at least one more. Obviously, Havertz can play out there if need be, as can Gabriel Jesus when he comes back, but he's obviously a long way off fitness. So Arsenal will need one more as a minimum. I don't expect any sales in this position beyond Fabio Vieira and potentially Reiss Nelson. And with the extra striker coming in, which we'll discuss in the video later on today, I think it's really imperative that Arsenal get quality here. And it's probably on the left wing because Bukayo Saka will start most of the games on the right, with Nwaneri his obvious cover, with possibly Havertz, as I say. There's lots of options sort of in and around there. Options I don't really like, let's get them out of the way. I think Sane, he's been a decent enough player, but he's an ageing winger with an injury history. I think if he comes in, I'm happy sort of for him to be that sort of 5th, 6th choice winger, but I think his wages will be prohibitive on that one. The other one, sort of, I think, top of the tree would be Rodrigo. He will be very, very expensive, but I think Arsenal could probably afford that given other sales and what have you, and I think he would be a real game changer and a real statement of intent. If he is unaffordable, and we do have to think about the finance here, someone like Nico Williams would be interesting, or Anthony Gordon, someone that would again come in, start, be really attacking, direct, and sort of provide that sort of option I was talking about in yesterday's video with the likes of Eze, who of course is another option who could cover both positions. Semenyo, another one, can play right, left. But I think Arsenal ideally can want to get a forward in that comes in, boosts the starting 11 in this position. I think that's crucial, can be direct, and can offer a cover on both flanks. I think that cover, my pick would obviously be Rodrigo. If not, someone like Williams or Semenyo would be the sort of next up. But as always, let me know what you think. Speak to you soon.